Well, hey everybody, what's up? Jess here, LJM Farms. Welcome to the channel. And as you can see there, I just put gauge wheels on my EA landscape rake. So I've had the rake for about a year, but I just ordered the gauge wheels a couple months ago. I think back in October. Maybe they was having a big sale or something like that, but I wish I would have just got them when I ordered the rake. So went ahead and got those, just got them put on. Let's take a closer look. So like I said, I have the Everything Attachments Severe Extreme Duty Landscape Rake. This is the 8-footer, so 96-inch. And this also does have the pivot point back here by the 3-point attachment, so I can offset this rake if I need to, as well as having the offset rake bar itself. So as you can see, I got the gauge wheels put on. Really like these gauge wheels. Man, they are heavy duty. Especially comparing these to some of the other brands out there. These things are 65 pounds a piece, each gauge wheel assembly. And I think the hardware, the extendable links there, that box was another 22 pounds. So just this gauge wheel assembly was about another 150 pounds. Now this is the newer style, so I already had the brackets to mount everything up to. So all I had to do was just get the gauge wheel assemblies. And one thing I do like about these is once you get them set where you want them, you don't have to change anything to put them up in storage mode. This is set up so that you could rotate this rake around if you want to use it in reverse. And in that case, you would take these pins out and move it to this side over here. So either way, you can use these gauge wheels in either direction. Seems to be well thought out and very nice setup. So here's the one that's in the pin to where you can actually use it. And I'll have to get these dialed in probably when I go to use it. Now combine these gauge wheels with the hydraulic top link, and that's going to give us a lot of options there, smoothing things out. I suspect once I get these set, I can then use the hydraulic top link to kind of raise the tines up and down and kind of fine tune it as I need to. Now, these do have grease zerks on them, so you got a grease zerk for the pivot, and then actually down here for the axles on the wheels themselves, they have grease zerks also. Actually on the rake also, there's one for this back pivot. There's a grease zerk right there. There's not one for the front pivot, but that's fine. Nice and smooth. The EA does have this elongated hole here on the top, and that's so if you are doing some grading and dragging, you can allow this thing to float to a certain degree there, if that's what you're looking for. I typically don't. I use the static hole and use my top link as I need to adjust it and get it where I want it. Now, I don't have any real big jobs lined up for the rake yet, but I have been pulling some trees and stumps with the new EA stump puller, the Wicked stump puller, so be on the lookout for that video. And you know, when you pull stumps and trees, you do kind of leave divots in the ground, and sometimes if you really are having trouble getting a tree out of the ground, then you can make ruts with your tractor tires. So that's the main thing I'm probably going to use the rake for here in this video, is just kind of smoothing out some of those areas that I pulled with I cleared with the tree puller. Well, there's one little slash pile you can see ready to be scooped up by the grapple. And here is the area I was cleaning on. Now, there's still a ton of roots and things in here that I was snagging on, but I mean, for the most part, this is pretty much how I was wanting it. You still got some little roots, junk like that. It actually pulled a lot of that up as I made my way up and down through here. This is just an area that's I'm going to build a fence in, so you know it doesn't have to be squeaky clean. But I wanted to get it clean enough and kind of get all that debris so that I could maybe throw some seed in here or unroll hay on it, or both. Some people will take out some teeth to make some space in here, and that's certainly an option. I don't. I just clean it out every once in a while and keep going. Like I said, the more you rake with it in one specific area, the less of a problem that becomes, and then before long you're just smoothing out the dirt. So yeah, I think that's it on the Everything Attachments Landscape Rake. This wasn't really a job to use the gauge wheels on, so I actually had planned on using them. I've got a spot that I need some gravel in and a spot that needs touched up, so I was going to put a little gravel down and kind of smooth it out with this, and then use the gauge wheels to finish it off. But we've actually got a big storm coming, I believe, so probably not going to be able to do that on this video. But anyhow, that's probably going to be it for this one. Just wanted to introduce you to the Landscape Rake. This is the EA Severe Extreme Duty, I believe it's called. This is the 96-inch, really well built, heavy duty landscape rake. Highly recommend it. Like I said, I got the gauge wheels now, but didn't use them in this video. But definitely will be a future project. Anyhow, that's it for this one. Thank you guys for watching. Thanks for sticking around. Y'all have a great day. God bless, and we'll see you on the next one.